Welcome to Herdley, where each book is distilled into a chronological story, offering you a special journey in just minutes. Today we listen to Wendelin Van Draanen's Flipped, a book that challenges how deeply we understand the shifting nature of human perspectives, reminding us that what we see isn't always the full picture. It all begins in 1994, when a moving van pulls into a quiet neighborhood, and 7-year-old Bryce meets the unstoppable force that is Julie Baker. Bryce, his father and mother have just moved in, and before the family has even settled, Julie charges into Bryce's life. She's bold, unapologetically enthusiastic, and not one to take no for an answer. From the very start, Bryce is uncomfortable. He doesn't understand this girl who's fascinated by everything he does, including offering to help unload their moving van, despite the mess she leaves in her wake. Julie's determination to make friends is met with Bryce's immediate desire to run, as he states, "All I've ever wanted is for Julie Baker to leave me alone." By the time Bryce and Julie reach 7th grade in 2000, both are on the cusp of change, though neither quite realizes it yet. Julie has always seen the world with a unique sense of wonder, and this is no more apparent than in her love for the old sycamore tree that stands tall on Collier Street. The tree becomes her refuge, a place where she can sit and feel connected to something bigger than herself. But when the landowner decides to cut the tree down to build a house, everything shifts for her. Despite protests from her classmates and her mother, Julie climbs up into the tree, determined to save it. "You're going to have to cut me down," she yells to the workers below, refusing to come down. It's a bold, desperate move, but it encapsulates her fierce conviction and loyalty to things she loves. As 8th grade unfolds in 2001, everything Bryce thought he knew about Julie begins to crumble. The more distance she puts between them, the more Bryce finds himself drawn to her in ways he can't explain. He begins to regret all the moments he dismissed her, realizing that the girl he thought was too much to handle is actually the one person who stands firm in who she is. Bryce's feelings come into sharp focus during the annual Basket Boys auction, where he's unexpectedly thrust into the spotlight. Julie, for the first time, doesn't seem to care. It's a strange sensation for Bryce, who's used to her unwavering attention. In this journey through Bryce and Julie's shifting perspectives, one key argument stands clear. Our understanding of others is often limited by what we choose to see. A vivid example of this comes toward the end, when Bryce's grandfather, who has been quietly observing the situation, tells Bryce, "You'll never know what's really important unless you open your eyes." This moment resonates deeply with Bryce, as it pushes him to reflect on how he's misjudged Julie all these years. It's a simple yet profound lesson in learning to see beyond the surface, something Bryce had avoided for so long.